Hi Gemini, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into your money. But first, let's chime. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. A big shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And for everyone who's liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, and booking your personal readings, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels, this reading is for my high vibrational Geminis regarding their money and financial opportunities. What messages do you have for Gemini spirit regarding their money and finances? There we go. What messages do we have? Is that right? Yeah. For Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. I mean, the Hangman upside down is actually good because that means the end of that, you know, waiting period, the end of awaiting. So yeah, I usually don't read reversals, but with the Hangman being upside down or in reverse, that's a really good sign, Gemini. So that could resonate with some of you. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that delicious spread, Gemini. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Wands. I'm loving this because this is giving forward movement, right? This is definitely going hand in hand with that Hanged Man in reverse, honey. Meaning you're getting green lights, meaning things are beginning to move forward for you easily, effortlessly, and expeditiously even. Beautiful. With the Page of Pentacles, Gemini, this could be a tangible message or a tangible opportunity. Some of you could be receiving some sort of, I'm hearing like feedback, but if you're not receiving feedback, you could be receiving a tangible offer that is going to allow you to move forward with success and victory. And this message could come in quite swiftly for you, Gemini. So this is beautiful energy. I love it. Tell us more. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. Gemini, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely feeling a bit more energetic, right? Mercury is now direct. Of course, there's usually a shadow period. You may feel it, you may not feel it, but yeah, Mercury is direct. So some of you could be feeling like you have your energy back. I certainly do, because Friday's reading, I was tired, especially when I did the Gemini reading. So yeah, some of you could have been feeling that as well, but things should be feeling a bit lighter and things should be moving a bit more swiftly for you, Gemini. So good news. All right, as your crowning energy, we have the Nine of Swords. I like to call this card one of my worry work cards. Interesting. Give us the whole story, Spirit. Give us the entire zhuzh for Gemini, please and thank you. Regarding their money and financial opportunities, please. What's going on with this Nine of Swords energy, Spirit? Please and thank you. Oh, we have the delectable. I was trying to mix delectable and delicious together and it came out as delectable. That works. We have the delectable Empress here, giving Libra and Taurus energy. I love it. Delectable. That is so freaking funny. All right. Tell us more. Oh, look who's at the bottom of the deck, honey. Miss Slice and Dice herself, the Queen of Swords representing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who I like to call Miss Slice and Dice Queen, honey. That's what I'm talking about, Spirit. Talk to us. And talk to us straight. Thank you. This is for Gemini regarding their money. Okay, the Five of Cups, interesting. And the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, this is good. For a lot of you, Gemini, I really feel like this Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups energy is not even your energy, Gemini. I feel like this could be someone outside of you. All right, perhaps someone who had access to you once upon a time, but since you've elevated, right, whether you're masculine or feminine, dominant in your energy, I just feel like a lot of you have elevated. And this Empress energy, or elevated to this Empress energy, and this is opening up a new world for you. Wheel of Fortune, things finally moving and shaking in your favor, Gemini. And there could be some people who once upon a time had access to your energy that are feeling a little sad, that are feeling a little huffy, that are, you know, woulda, shoulda, coulda. For some of you, this could be your energy as well, but I really am feeling like this could be some energy outside of you, energy that you cut off, but energy that's trying to linger on. But the tide has turned, honey, right? And what does that song say, honey? You don't have to let it linger. You don't have to, okay? Let it go, let it flow. Onwards and upwards, honey. Bottom of the deck. All right, we have the Four of Swords, giving rest and rejuvenation. Yeah, Gemini, I feel like you guys have been in this period of rest and regeneration, rest and recuperation, protecting your peace, letting go of old energies, being open and receptive to new energies, and that's what's coming in for you. I love it. Okay, we have the King of Cups, representing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who I like to call emotional zaddy. I had to get a little nasally with that because it's giving crybaby. So again, this could be some energy outside of you, Gemini. This could also be your energy if you have a lot of water. If you're feeling emotional around this time, Saturn is currently transiting the later degrees of Pisces. So you could be feeling things a bit, you know, more emotionally right now, and that's okay. Feel your feelings, but try your best not to dwell, and try your best not to dawdle. Okay, honey? Exactly. Now we're talking. We have the King of Wands representing Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Some of you could have prominent fire in your chart. So a lot of you are just ready for this new chapter to open up for you so that you can hit the ground running. Good for you. The Page of Wands, and we have the Page of Swords. A lot of this like page energy, I don't know. It's giving kind of like childish. Ooh, there's my other worry wart card. The Eight of Swords. I feel like for a lot of you, these are people outside of you who are just severely immature. They have nothing to offer you, so all they can do is linger. All they can do is watch with their wand in their hand and wish, hope, and pray, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Because Gemini, as I've said before, you're in this Empress energy. So whomever these people are, they're not even on your level. So of course, no wonder why the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is here. People are in their feelings about you, Gemini, but they can fuck off. We don't need their little sad, emotional daddy energy in your reading. This is a reading about money. Spirit, we don't care about these people's feelings. Seriously, like if Gemini gave you a chance to redeem yourself and do the right thing, then you should have took that chance. If you squandered that chance, honey, that's on you. Gemini doesn't need you all up in her reading or all up in his reading with your feelings. We don't care about feelings over here unless they're necessary. And these feelings are not necessary because you've had the chance to make things right, but you squandered your time. That's what happened. And Gemini has leveled up. So if you're a quash, if you're a cross watcher, fuck off, disrespectfully, okay? Because Gemini doesn't care. Gemini cares about their mental, emotional well-being. They care about their bag. They care about their happiness and their joy. That's it. They don't care about your feelings. Next, let's clarify, Spirit. That's the thing. People get hung up on Gemini so deeply. And it's like Gemini gave you a chance and you fucked up. And now you're gone and now you want to regret. It's too late for that. Gemini has moved on. Gemini has leveled up to the Empress. And Gemini is ready for the new beginning. They don't need your sad, sappy energy here. Move on. Thank you. That's the thing. People try to linger. There's no time to linger. There's no space for lingering. Move on and do better in your next situation. That's the key to success. Lingering is not going to help you. Okay. All right. Spirit, clarify the Nine of Swords, please, for Gemini. What's this? Strength. Yeah, they're going to have to garner their strength. They're gonna. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Spirit, thank you for the warning. We appreciate you. However, this is a Gemini money and finance reading. We don't care about people's emotions from the past. We don't care. We rebuke that energy. We release that energy because it does not belong to Gemini. So please, release it, let go, let flow. Gemini cares about their bag. Gemini cares about their emotional and financial well-being. Gemini cares about the people who care about them healthily. Healthily is the magical word. Not the people who are toxic, who fucked around and found out and now they're regretting. No, you should have done right the first time. Thank you. Right, Gemini? Exactly. Look at that. Exactly, Gemini. There you are, honey. The Empress, perched on your throne, as you should. Spirit, clarify the Empress. Oh, gosh. Really? Is this what we're doing today? Hey, look what came out again. The Nine of Swords. This is the only thing that kind of peeves me about the readings is that people who don't know how to let go can sometimes seep into the reading, and it pisses me off. Because this is a money read, but all we're seeing are people's emotions from your past. We don't care about them. That's why they're in your past. And I know for you bleeding hearts out there, I might sound insensitive, but I'm not. I'm very sweet and I'm very sensitive when it makes sense. But if Gemini has given you a chance to do the right thing and you still didn't, and you didn't learn your lesson, but now you want to stalk their reading, that's rude. Thank you. King of Swords, why are you here? This could be you, Gemini. It is Gemini energy, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But then we have the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's this? The Wheel of Fortune. We have that here twice. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm just hearing new dawn, new day. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords again. Spirit, give us one more for the Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the Empress. What's coming in towards Gemini regarding their money and finances? Okay, so Gemini, some of you could be offered a new working opportunity to do something that you're passionate about. All right, what's this? Yeah, this could be coming in when you least expect it, ever so sneakily, Gemini. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So you could be coming into an opportunity, all right, that could be coming in ever so sneakily, Gemini. This is what I'm hearing. Keep your boundaries high, keep your standards high, and do not settle for shenanigans and do not settle for crumbs, because I feel like you will get what you want in this situation. Congratulations, Gemini. Well done. Spirit, clarify the Five of Cups. If it's sappy, I'm going to rush through it because I'm over it already. Okay, Judgment. Yeah, that's the thing. There are people and energies from your past who are in their feelings because there was a judgment call made about your relationship. The door was closed. The door was closed. There was a judgment call made, and now these people are shoulda, woulda, coulda-ing. But that's not Gemini's problem. Gemini gave you a chance to do the right thing, and you decided not to. You thought you would play in Gemini's face. You thought Gemini was naive, and Gemini let you play yourself. That's how it works. Because the thing about Geminis, especially Geminis who have done the healing work on themselves, Geminis are not going to tell you twice. Geminis may not even tell you once, all right? Geminis are gonna sit back and watch how you treat them. And if you automatically treat Gemini with respect, with love, and with camaraderie and grace, then Gemini will return that energy. But if you're trying to be sneaky deaky, if you're trying to be rude and, you know, lowball Gemini in any type of way, Gemini's gonna check that, and Gemini's gonna remove themselves from it. Now, if you get in touch with an unhealed Gemini, maybe a little toxic, because Geminis are the tricksters, okay? We are. If you meet one of those, then they're gonna give you hell. They're not gonna fade away into the dark. They're gonna give you hell on earth. So you gotta be careful with Gemini, right? You gotta be careful with them. But I feel like for a lot of you, because you are healed, you are at this Empress status, you kind of sat back and watched how people were treating you. And you said, oh, okay, that's how it is. Let me pull my energy back. And they were surprised. Oh, well. Anything else, Spirit? For the Five of Cups for Gemini regarding their money and finances? Yeah, Gemini, there it is, with the Magician. Beautiful. Tell us more. The Two of Swords, okay. And the High Priestess, yeah, that's what happened. Gemini, you decided to move in silence. You allowed these people to show you their hand, and you pulled your energy back, and you began to move in silence, right? To cultivate the reality that you wanted for yourself, or that you desire for yourself. And now these people are feeling left out in the cold, okay? Wheel of Fortune, Spirit, tell us the good treats that are coming in for Gemini, please. What are these treats that are coming in for Gemini? Make it clear. What are these tasty treats? Ooh, okay. Page of Cups, an emotional offer of a new beginning here with the Fool. Tell us some more, Spirit. Make it delicious. The Chariot, ooh, coming in swiftly. Temperance, okay. Sagittarius energy. Spirit, you're giving us a lot of action cards, but what's the thing that's coming in for Gemini, please? Thank you. Give it to us and give it to us straight. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Spirit, yes, I can read between the lines, but I don't want to. Okay, the Two of Cups. I was hoping some coins would come out, but whatever. So I feel like for you, Gemini, between now and December, a lot of you are going to be partnering with like-minded people. A lot of your careers are going to be having a resurgence, all right, and skyrocketing. Okay, and this is what I like to see, because Gemini has been needing some of that forward movement energy. Things have been a little stop and go for Gemini for quite some time, but I feel like that is coming to an end. That is changing for you. Exactly, and there's the sun beaming ever so beamily on your behalf. So Gemini, overall, I feel like things are looking good. There are some offers coming in towards you, offers of partnership here with the Two of Cups, where you will be aligning with like-minded people, places, and energies. Yes, there are some people in your energies who are still hanging on to the days of Christmas past, but they need to kick rocks. Because Gemini really doesn't care. Like, once Gemini stops caring about you, they're done. That's it. Geminis are kind of similar to Capricorns in that way. Like, once we're done, we're done. Because we've given you, we wanted to see how you were, so we sit back and we watch you. That's it. And if we see that you're deceptive, if we see that you are, you know, I was going to say unruly, that's not the word that I was looking for, but unjust, I guess I can say, then we're going to make our decisions there and remove ourselves. That's it. If we see that we can't trust you, we're going to remove ourselves. We're not going to come to you and talk to you about it, because all they're going to do is try to gaslight you anyway, right? So move in silence and we ghost, and that's how we do it. Anything else for Gemini? Ghosting is not for everyone, but I feel like ghosting is an amazing tool for Gemini. Because if you try to manipulate Gemini, like let's say Gemini comes to you calling you out on your bullshit and you try to gaslight them, you're going to piss Gemini off and you may see the evil twin. And you don't want to see that, because the evil twin is not nice. The evil twin is very evil, okay? So Geminis, like matured and healed Geminis, to protect people from the evil Gemini, the evil twin, we pull our energy back and we let you fade off into the distance. That's it. If you don't know how to let go and you kind of back us up in a corner, then you may see the evil Gemini. So hopefully it doesn't have to go that far. Right, Geminis? Exactly. Let me know if you can relate in the comments section. Spirit, anything else for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? Oh yeah, in Gemini, link in the description for donations, because I'm creating my own tarot decks and my own goddess decks. And so I'm taking donations if you are feeling it on your heart to donate. And for those of you who have donated recently, thank you so much. For those of you who are donating on my YouTube channel, ideally, if you could donate to that link in the description, that would be better, because I think YouTube like takes a percentage of donations. But if you donate to that link, the percentage is a lot smaller, okay? So let me just give you that tea. But if you are feeling the calling to like donate for my cause to create this tarot deck and these goddess decks, then definitely do that. The link is in the description. And again, for those of you who've already donated, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate your generous donations. All right, gift. Ooh, giving and receiving. Sudden windfall, generosity, financial support, work surprise, vacation. Beautiful. Some of you could be receiving a sudden windfall. That's really sticking out to me as well. Ooh, ornaments, extra money, mature investment, celebration, retail, beauty, finish work, retirement. Okay, Gemini. Beautiful. Ooh, the pendulum. This reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, and we already have that out here, excuse me, twice. Fluctuating income, indecision, new strategy, seasonal work, job change, making choices. Yeah, I feel like the pendulum is swinging right side up in your favor, right? It's swinging in your favor now, Gemini. It's been, you know, a tricky few years, but I feel like things are going to be getting better. So hang in there, okay? For those of you who have a lot of Gemini in your chart, hang in there, okay? Things will get better. Spirit, anything else for Gemini? Oh yeah, and Gemini, if you do want a personal reading, yes, I do offer personal readings. If you like my style, if you like my vibe, definitely book your personal reading. That link is also in the description. Boom. Spirit, anything else? Oh, we have a time frame. Weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 weeks, 11 weeks, 4 weeks. Spirit, what's happening in a matter of weeks for Gemini? Make it clear. Oh my goodness. Spirit, this is very, very clear. This is clear as the sky is gray. Wow. Some of you could be hitting the jackpot in a matter of weeks. A large sum of money. Look, we have sudden windfall here, extra money. And now that Mercury is direct, I feel like things should be moving and shaking in your favor. Gemini. Okay. Now, you know, for those of you who don't play the lottery or don't go to like the casino or anything, that's okay. right? Your jackpot could be a new opportunity or an opportunity of a lifetime. Find out where you fit. For those of you who do like to play scratchers and, you know, draw games and all that, go for it, because you could hit a top prize or a jackpot. People do it every day. Like, honestly, people, it happens every freaking day to people. So just vibe out and see what happens. Bottom of the deck, Spirit. This is so funny because I already know this is not your energy, Gemini. This isn't you. For some of you, I guess it could be. But for the bulk of you, this isn't you. This is the energy of other people outside of you because they no longer have access to your energy. And I feel like because you are leveling up, Gemini, people are really kicking themselves in the butt because they no longer have access to you, which means they don't even have access to your blessings either, to your luck, to your jackpot. But understand, those people are not in your life for a reason. The universe got rid of those people for a reason. Trust that. Melancholy, depression, sad, sorrow, and happy. Spirit, give us something good to end on. Like I said, we don't care about the other person's energy. We don't care. We don't care. No. When we cared, you know, they weren't nice. So now Gemini doesn't care. Emotional instability, self-regulate, meditate, relax. Yeah, if you are feeling emotionally unstable, meditate. Luxury lifestyle. Yeah, a lot of you are upgrading your lifestyle. Ooh, Spirit. This is for somebody. Toxic man, putrid, hazard, cynical, sour, negative, destructive, tainted. Ew. Moment of silence. Gross. Anything else for Gemini, Spirit? Anything else for Gemini regarding their monies and financial opportunities? Improving health. Good for you. I feel like a lot of you are improving your overall health, including your financial health. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Absolutely. Right? Listen to your body. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. I know that's right, Spirit. Anything else for Geminis? Sacred lust wanted to pop out, the number 26. Desire, it's funny because this popped out, but it was like a stack of them, too many, but this popped out earlier. The number 8. Yeah, so focus on your desires. Self-sabotage, the number 24. Be aware of any self-sabotage. Grounding, the number 3. And be sure to ground yourself as well, okay? We have namaste, namaste, and grace. All right, Gemini, that was your reading. I'll see you soon. Bye.